Hi everybody, it's Diane Brennan and welcome to my channel. And you will notice I'm set up a little differently than I normally am for any kind of cartomancy lesson on today's Marseille Monday. And there's a reason for that. So I've started doing reels on my Instagram where I do my daily card draw of the day and I do my morning interpretation. And that's early enough in my morning typically that nothing else has happened yet. And I have no idea. I'm just interpreting the cards the way I see them. So when I saw these cards this morning, and I have here the Knight of Cups, this is the Shakespeare Tarot by Luigi Scapini, the Emperor, the Ten of Coins, then down here we have the Ace of Swords, is the card that was on the bottom of the pack. I have my Mermaid Oracle. This one is Wisdom. And with my iPad in the way, I cannot reach the cards by hand to lift that out of there to show you the title. But it's Wisdom, trust me. And then Anglo-Saxon runes, this is Goifu. And the way I interpreted this morning's cards was that today was bringing me some kind of gift or boon for my business, like a financial blessing, but I had a decision to make about this, or a partnership, because Goifu is a gift or like the unearned gift. There's a rune for the earned gift, and there's this rune for the unearned gift. This is a bonus, basically, just given to you. And then Wisdom and the Ace of Swords. In playing cards, which is where your original cartomancy and tarot meanings came from, is the Death card, or it means that there's big decisions to be made. And so that paired well with the Wisdom card because big decisions require wisdom. But so this, whatever this boon or gift or partnership was, it required me making some big decisions and using my wisdom to do so. What ended up happening, totally unexpected and out of the blue, is that my baby sister, who is an alcoholic, went to the ER last night, apparently having severe alcohol withdrawals, and ended up in cardiac arrest. And the hospital called me this morning to let me know that she is on a ventilator and unresponsive and not doing well. Let me know what happened. I didn't even know. And this is a hospital in North Carolina because she's based out of there for her job. And she was down there apparently for a meeting, although she's still living in New Hampshire. So what actually has happened, because with both of our parents gone, I am now her next of kin, is that I've gotten a message about the health of a loved one and the fact that I have to make the decisions using my wisdom and experience to manage her affairs. And she's in critical condition and completely unresponsive. They almost didn't get her revived with CPR. If she goes into cardiac arrest again, they said chest compressions would be for show only. She has not got a good prognosis for surviving this and pulling through. So it's also interesting because if this turns out to be the death meaning of the Ace of Swords today, then I am the one who gets to manage her affairs and I am the heir to her estate. So Goifu, the gift and blessing. But I also have a lot of decisions to make because all of her stuff is in New Hampshire. She's in North Carolina and I'm in West Virginia. This is not going to be my easiest rodeo with this. It'll be my fourth, not my easiest. It's my second time in 2 years, second time in a year with her, because last year we went through finding out that she was in a burn unit because she almost got burned to death when she passed out with a lit cigarette in her hand and set her condo and herself on fire. So I wanted to use this as a very interesting lesson of just how literal the cards can be in your daily draws about what's coming into you today. That was a very unexpected message about having to make these decisions and handle what's going on with her. And then also handling her stuff. Because on top of it, her condo that she's still currently apparently living in, and her stuff is still in, was sold at an auction for foreclosure. So I have to deal with the HOA property managing company to find out what I have to do about her stuff, because even if she does pull through this right now, she's going to have a long road to recovery. And she's not going to be able to manage any of this and do anything. So again, I'm still going to have to do this somehow from here because I can't make the trip there. I'm still dealing with my mother's stuff because it's only been a month since she passed. So, and I can't do it. I cannot make that trip. Very literal cards this morning. Very unexpectedly accurate. Not the way I looked at them this morning, because I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know, right? But the cards sure did spell it out plain and clear. So trust your cards. Know that what's happening for your day is in your daily draw. No doubt about it. And I just thought this was a great lesson for today. Short, but unpacking this reading would be a lot more informative today than doing the twos in Cartomancy. So, I hope you have enjoyed this Marseille Monday. Next week, we'll do the twos in Cartomancy. See you in the next one. Much love, many, many blessings, and peace out.